What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we have an account tune-up for Kirito. So, we gotta see kind of more of a overview of the account, nothing specifically as far as questions besides what to kind of focus on, what sea lands to go for, and most likely what artifacts to go for, because I feel like that's the question that everybody has lately, is what is my next artifact I go for, because you're actually getting them at a much quicker pace nowadays in games. So it is a much bigger question of what is my next artifact, but there isn't a blanket answer for that. You have to take a look at each account and every scenario. Hopefully you guys learn something from these account tune-ups that you can pull. You'd be like, well, I'm in a very similar situation that Kirito is or someone else was in. I'm going to use that advice on this account. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the sea lands. It's where I love to start because getting sea land 20 is very important for Void Vortex and progress. So 15 of 25 in forest, kind of low. 11 of 25. Everything else is kind of good. I mean, we got, what, 2 sea land 20s done. Light is very far off. You probably need a rustle and just a rustle to get light sea land done. Let's take a look at the hero list. Okay, so we went with the correct first Transcendence hero, which I love seeing. Abyss Sea Land is, yeah, that's pretty solid. You can get this done. We just have to check to make sure you have the right artifact because you're at 19. Yeah, you're at 19, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem with just a Delacium by himself. Not a big deal. Having like a little baby Ignis to give him some control immunity is not bad. Shadow Faction is definitely loaded up, and that should get you into 20. Probably not very far into 20 though. Yeah, you got like 1 level into 20. It's not the worst thing in the world as far as heroes go. They're all good. The Tix is going to slowly lose uses on your account. That is unless you need him for Sealand 20 or Sealand 25. For Broken Spaces level 9. Fortress, yeah, you only have 1 supporter to go with your Sword Flash. You're not going to make much progress there without at least like 1 or 2 Sherlocks along the way as well. We already talked about Abyss. Forest, yeah, the 1 Rogan is a problem. I do know you can get Sealand 20 done nowadays with 2 Rogans at E5. I think both might need to be V4. So building another Rogan might not be the worst thing in the world. Dark Faction is looking decent. You need some Amun-Ra's. If you have a chance and you want to get Dark Sealand done, you're going to need like a 10-star Amun-Ra plus 3 baby Amun-Ra's. V4 on the Drake should be plenty to get done. Honestly, even without the 10-star Amun-Ra, if you just have like 4 5-stars with energy artifacts with a V4 Drake, nowadays with all the power that we have on our accounts, you can probably get it done. Light Faction, you're working on that Russell, so that'll come as soon as he gets to E5. So overall, the heroes on this account are good. There's really none that have been wasted. There's no waste whatsoever on this account. Let's take a look at the artifact setup. So we do have a Splendid A and B. We have quite a few Resonant Suits of gear as well, which is nice. Drake, we have 1 crown. That Snowheart's cool and all. I don't think you're ever really gonna need it on an account like this. We do have a fully upgraded Kiss of Ghost. Wow. Okay, so you can definitely get Sealand 20 done with this. I would, however, take that V4 and swap it over to the Delacium when you want to do that. That will put you in a really good spot too, because your next hero for Transcendence Faction should be a Queen. Unless Aspen is just completely broken, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Gear looks good. We have a... Okay, we have a lot of Punisher staffs floating around. 1 Splendid. So as far as the artifacts go, you kind of have that core of almost a Splendid Crown, a Splendid A and B, and a Splendid Punisher staff. Honestly, on this account, crowns is definitely going to be what you need to start farming up. Crowns are by far the most important. Now, the one downside for going for Sword Flash first, even though it's the right answer, is that Sealand progression is going to be very, very difficult. And that's because you really need Sherlocks to CC. So if you don't plan on building a Sherlock anytime soon, I would not prioritize trying to get that Sealand done. If anything, you might have better luck getting your Sealand done in the Shadow Faction, because it does look like you might be recently trying to get it done. I mean, even with the Tix in here, that can be pretty solid. You got another baby ticks, another baby ticks. I mean, you kind of got what you need to get this done. You have the householder Eloise here as well, which is very good. The Annabelle will help heal your team up a little bit. You have that crown on the Eloise. You definitely need that crown to be radiant, though. Upgrading that crown is very important here. I don't know if you just haven't tried this, but I feel like this should be no problem getting progress in the Shadow faction. Ooh, that's a close one. I mean, you should definitely be able to get this level done. Yeah, see, like I said. And honestly, this one should be easier, I believe, technically. But Eloise is probably going to be your ticket to your highest Sealand progression, and it is going to come from the Shadow faction. Probably don't have the right enables going right now. Used up the attempts, but yeah, you can definitely get progress in Shadow Sealand. You guys have seen our videos, but again, all your support heroes need crowns, and she is also wearing a crown. You need to get that up to Splendid if you really want her to push forward and get further on. You don't have this, but that is also because it's a brand new skin. You might not have it just yet. So overall, the account looks really good. We've talked about the Sealand takeaways here, which are good. There's no way you don't have Tower done. Yeah, you definitely got Tower done. You have Death 100 done. Let's check out your household here. Oh, you actually have her in the second. Ooh, please don't tell me you're splitting. Oh, no. Do not do this. Do not split your resources on Cloud Island. That's not great for your account. I was wondering why I saw 2 crowns. So, kind of a big mistake here, in my opinion. I would pump all of your resources into one hero. Pretty much what Cloud Island does is what you should do at the beginning of any new account, and that is pump all your resources into one character. Same situation here. You should be pumping everything into one character and one character alone. This one should just be at a higher level, and honestly, on your account, since you don't seem to have all the support heroes to fill up these slots for Sword Flash, on your account, perfect example, you should be using your Eloise as your main householder for your one residence, and you should be investing everything that you can in these right here. Now, luckily, they do have a nice reset system that you can do. It does cost gems, but it will give you back all of your materials, which is very, very important, because then you can power up your one main plot right here. This Eloise plot that doesn't have Eloise in it right now. Yeah, you should not be splitting it at all. You're going to be losing out on power there. So definitely make sure you're paying attention to that. That's probably the biggest takeaway for everybody watching this video, whether you have Sealand issues, hero build issues. Make sure that is your main focus. Let's take a look at your star spawns as well. Not very lucky on the star spawns. The light one is most likely the best choice out of all these, although the mage one's alright, but you don't have Jara, so it's not a big thing. So the light one is going to be the best for you for the time being. But yeah, I mean, next hero builds, just finish up that Russell. That Russell will get you Sealand 20 done immediately in the light faction, which will help you in Void Vortex pushing. So yeah, number one, work on crowns. You can definitely swap your V4 around and get this Delacium to clear you Sealand 20. A second Rogan would probably be the pick to get 4 Sealand done, but honestly, everything should be focused on this one Eloise, because she is by far the best possible hero right now in your account, because you have more householders. Probably going to see the most progress if you do invest in her. She'll help you out in Tower of Dream as well, and she can do decent in Void Vortex depending on where you are. You're an explorer, yeah, this Eloise can get you at least to Valiant, especially with a Sword Flash support. So hopefully it helps you guys out if you're in a similar situation. Hopefully it helped you out, Kirito. Let me know if you have any questions. See you guys next time.